It's not bright enough. Come on. Loki, you're scratching so loud, bro. Should we give him lip balm? Good lord. Nope. You like my poof ball? That turned out nice, huh? Alright, hold on. Isn't that cool the way that lamp casts that? I love that so much. I wish Amazon weren't an evil corporation. So many fun things you can find on there. Okay. First of all, the song Sister Golden Hair won't stop playing in my head. It's been playing in my head for like 2 days. I haven't slept, and I actually have a few projects I would like to be working on. And I really need to be cleaning my room. And it would be great if this was like manic cleaning energy that I was in, but it's not. It's like the zombie, like, I've been awake too long and I have too much energy to sleep, but I'm too brain dead to actually accomplish anything type of energy. So I don't think it's probably intelligent to dive into any serious projects in this type of energy, you know, until I've had proper sleep and make sure that my energy's in a good place. I don't want to be handling the things I need to handle, literally, with energy that's not pure. Hello? Hello? Oh, go have fun. He's gonna go play with his brosif. Alright, I feel like a nerd, whatever. It's fun. It's fun to be a nerd. I just have some funny things to say real quick because I don't know. I just wanted to stop talking to myself. I know it's not to myself. They really, like, you know, part of the reason y'all get haunted is because you refuse to acknowledge their existence, and it just really pisses them off to constantly be disregarded. And then also it causes them to be more bored because they can't interact as easily when no one acknowledges them. Like when everyone insists on refusing to acknowledge their presence, that they're still among us. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine crossing over, right? And now you are able to be essentially the invisible person. Like, you can go hang out with your childhood best friend anytime and no one else will ever know. Like, you get to be someone's invisible friend, basically. And then you get that opportunity to be that. And literally no one except young children will, like, acknowledge that you exist. And then you stick screens in front of them so that even they don't notice anymore. It's really sad. Like, they do have a rather sad, not anymore now because like people are waking up, but like, I can imagine that I would probably just start messing with people too because no one's given me the opportunity to do what I actually am here to do, which is guide people and help them make better choices, you know, as part of my sort of community service for not really fully letting it all sink in while I was still on the other side. Like, that's the way I experience them, is like it's their higher version, their enlightened version, the version of them they would have been had they gone through their spiritual awakening while still incarnated. And it's a much better version. It's the version of them I always knew they could be, you know? And it's just sad that so many of us don't get to see that part of ourselves, that side of ourselves, that version of ourselves while we're still here in physical form, which means so many other people don't actually get to witness us in that energy, which is fine because, you know, we're all on journeys and not everyone, I guess, is going to necessarily you know. If it's just your first, second, or third go around, you're kind of on your way down. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't take that to heart. It's not. I know that people are giving a lot of weird messages today or whatever, and I mean, you can believe whatever you want to believe. I want to say I'm not here to tell you what to believe, but like God's like, don't say that. But like the me, 3D me, like no judgment. You know, like you know. But yes, I'm aware of what's really going on, and I'm aware of, what the rules are supposed to be. And I don't mean to be like forcibly imposing anything on anyone. That's not my intention. So please, please, anyone who sees this, please understand that. But I do have to speak on behalf of Christ. I can't continue to remain silent as if I don't carry the authority to speak on behalf of Christ. So take that as you will, but if you call yourselves Christians, you should know me. But yeah, I was just sitting here dealing with that song playing in my head and whatever else. And the funny thing is so for those of you that have never been poor or never worked like normal jobs, I guess, I don't know. I do a lot of free advertising for my former employers. It's not intentional. It's just that, once I no longer have to wear your uniform, like your uniform kind of just becomes an extra shirt in my rotation. I'm not a girly girl, okay? And I kind of never have been unless I had other females or certain masculines around me that sort of pushed me into that energy, because it just doesn't come naturally to me. Like, I would prefer to not concern myself with appearances and being all sexy and everything. Like, I enjoy that when I have the opportunity to display that, when it's appropriate and it makes sense. But like, I'm not comfortable with that in like a regular day-to-day setting. And I would prefer to dress how I'm most comfortable. When I'm just being me every day, doing everyday things, like not taking interviews on a red carpet or like getting paid to be seen anywhere for anything at all. It's just me living my life. And I don't currently have like even a partner to sort of impress with my looks, if you will. Not that I need to impress anyone, but I would be motivated and incentivized to focus more on my physical appearance if I had someone in my life to witness my physical appearance. Like, I get that you all witness it, and I don't mean to like discount your judgment of me or whatever, but like, if you're judging me based on my physical appearance, then you're not my people. That's just reality. Like, I don't mean to discredit your faith wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you subscribe to. I don't mean to disrespect your personal faith, because you wouldn't be so passionate about the dogma you have been indoctrinated with if you didn't have a true, you know what I mean? Like, you want to believe so badly, you just are believing the wrong things. And that frustrates me, because I want to lead you to like the true Christ so that you can truly call yourself a Christian. That's all. Oh yeah. So the shirts, like, whatever. I just had this funny story about it though, because, I was talking about my invisible bestie from back in the day, and I know I love you too. And so here's a funny story about work shirts in rotation of your like wardrobe or whatever. One time she got this job at Fazoli's. I think we were like, I guess probably like 16, and she got a job at Fazoli's, and I dropped her off for work. Yeah. And she called me like 45 minutes later, and she was like, hey, can you come by? And she just got in the car and like we drove off, and I was like, what's going on? And she was like, I told him I was going to take a smoke break, and I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, I don't like that place. It's not gonna work for me. And I was like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna have to go back and turn in your work shirt and get your paycheck. Like, what are you doing? You know, because at the time I hadn't like ever done anything like that. Like, not given notice. How dare you? You know what I mean? Like, I was such a trained little worker bee. She was like, well, the way I look at it, the shirt's pretty cute. I like it. And I think it was probably worth 45 minutes of work. So I think we'll just call it even. And to me, what's really like, I would love to think that she planned that, you know what I mean? That was intentional, but like, she's a klepto. And so she's like, don't talk about me like I'm not here. I'm chick, they don't get it, you know, until you're ready to manifest to where we can see you, then I don't know what to tell you. I've been trying to get them to manifest visually so that I can physically see them with my eyes and describe what they appear as, but still not happening. Whatever. She, oh, okay. I would like to think that she planned that, you know, she was like, I don't actually want this job. I'm just going to go work here for 45 minutes, like for this shirt. But the thing is, being a klepto, she wouldn't have done that. She would not have taken a job and actually worked to earn this shirt on her back. Bless her soul. She would have taken the interview, gotten the job, been given the work shirt, and then just never showed up for her first day of work, like just to get the shirt. But she wants you to believe that it was a plan. But I say that if that's true and that was her plan, then that's like the one time that she was actually noble and paid for her clothing. I'm not putting you down. She thinks I'm putting her down. She doesn't like it. I'm probably not going to post this. It's fine. It's 12:12, right? But yeah. I don't know. Whatever. That was just a funny thing that came to me. If you don't find it funny, that's cool, because I'm not on stage with a microphone and no one's paying me.